Hi, my name's Rob, and I make coin rings. I'd like to welcome you to the world headquarters of Rob's Rings of Change and my very first YouTube video ever. For the past several years, the last couple of years in particular, I've been making some coin rings that I would say go from the ordinary to extraordinary. I know those are kind of bold words in the ring making world, because there's a lot of folks making really nice rings out there. But what if I told you you could take 2 coins, 3 coins, 4 coins, up to 5 coins to make a single coin ring? If that's something that might be of interest to you, then you might want to stick around and watch the rest of this video. Now, I'm not going to go through the process on showing you how to make all of these individual coin rings, but more of the possibilities of what you could do in the coin ring making hobby. So with that, I'd like to show you the first coin ring that I've made, and you might have seen this on some YouTube videos. This is a recent development that I've seen on YouTube. This ring's about 2 years old, and I made a spinner ring out of a Canada large cent, and I first started with a sterling silver wedding band just to see if I could do it. So very nice looking ring, and it's a spinner ring, but really I wanted to use coins, not buying silver proof bands. So that's what I've done with the, again, Canada large cent on a US $half silver coin to make spinner rings. Again, about a couple years ago, started doing that. And with these coins, been able to use those rings, those coins, and go down to about a size 6. These are about up to about a 9, but I can go to about a size 13, making a real nice spinner ring. I didn't start off trying to make a spinner ring. It was really to solve a problem. It was more of function. And that function is, with the Canada large cent, they're made of copper for some people that make their fingers turn green. So to solve that problem, I thought, well, why not use a silver band to protect that finger from the copper? And as I was doing it, I was starting to make these 2 coins, or 1 coin in the silver proof band. It struck me that, hey, this would make a cool spinner ring. So I didn't even set out to make a spinner ring. It just kind of happened by accident. So that's how I started making spinner rings, is to solve a problem. So it was very functional. But thinking about, function, you can also use some other types of coins. This is a Tunisian 100 millim from Africa on top of a silver $half, 1942, I think. And again, it's a spinner. Real nice design, and it keeps your finger from turning green since brass has a lot of copper in it. So those are functional, trying to keep your finger from turning green. But let's think beyond function. What if we made a ring that had really emotional attachment, that somebody would like, this is really cool, that means something to them? Here's a ring. It's made with a silver proof $half. Have to check the year, 1992, with a silver proof quarter, 2017. It's locked in place. 2 coins, 1 ring. If you notice the years, that's 25 years. This is a 25th wedding anniversary band. So there's a ring that means something to somebody. And I made this for a person that I know, and her husband has one too. So there's a ring, 2 coins, 1 ring with meaning. So I said, well, what if you could make a coin ring with 2, 3, 4, 5 coins? Let's go to the next couple of rings here. Here's actually 3 rings in one. And again, on this very first one that I made, it was a silver sterling band on the inside, and I used 2 silver proof quarters on the outside. And these were a 2000 and a 2003. This is what I call the Mother's Day ring. This is the birth years of children. So kind of a cool design, but it's also showing those years that mean something to somebody. Same deal, getting away from the sterling silver band, because that's the very first 3 coin ring that I made. But this is just using regular US quarters, copper nickel, 1994, 1996, on top of a 1963 US $half. So again, Nice looking coin ring, but it has meaning. It has a couple of years when children were born. It could be a Mother's Day ring. The last coin that I'm going to show you, it's 4 coins and 1 ring. This one is take a quick look here, 1994 silver proof US half dollar. On top of it, there's 3 different coins on top of it. There's a couple of pennies, true copper pennies, and there's 1958 silver dime. So this one, it kind of combines all 3 things. One is it's a very striking ring. You see the different colors, so that's a design feature. But it also is keeping the copper off people's fingers, so that's functional. And third, it has these years. This happens to be the wedding anniversary for the lady that's going to get this ring, and the dime is 1958, the year she was born. So we're making some really nice looking rings with design features, with functionality, and rings that there's some emotional attachment with coin rings. Now I promised you or mentioned that you can use 5 coin rings or 5 coins to make a ring. And we're going to give it a shot, but I do have some pictures of that, and we're going to try to upload that on this video. But anyway, this video, first ever YouTube video, was just to show you what some of the possibilities are, to expand your thinking on what can be done. So instead of just making a single coin ring or using 2 coins to make a spinning ring, let's expand what you can do. Think about function, think about design, and think about making rings that have meanings to people. And that's really when it gets fun, when you're customizing and building something that people really will care about, that will perhaps, share it with their kids as time goes on. Become a family heirloom. So with that, thanks again for watching my YouTube video. And if we get some good responses, perhaps I'll make some more in the future.